Welcome to a world of might and magic, where the only limit is your imagination. Come along with us and find out what happens when you just roll with it.
Last session was a session of fights. We have, I think, Mira fought 2 or 3 times. Tumakrel won 2 and are up to the next. Mira got out and I gained 50 platinum. Santa Claus, or aka a mysterious old man, gave presents to some of us. And I think
I forgot
that's
about I forgot about Santa.
just an old guy delivering gifts. Including that, I gained a fairy-shaped flask of disappearing. So now I forgot what it does, but it was something to do with the invisibility.
It's in your magic items list.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Dust of disappearance.
Anyone else want to pick up while he's reading?
It's basically a invisibility spell, but without using a spell slot, so that's good. And also can affect other people.
And Mira got a stone of luck, I believe. Good luck. Stone of good luck.
And Spoon, who is not currently with us, got a jug of alchemy. So we'll see what kind of shenanigans he gets in with that type of utility. He's gonna find a way to use that mayonnaise, I just know it.
I'm still disturbed by mayonnaise.
I think eventually we will drown someone in mayonnaise,
Oh
Don't-
god.
don't
which
go
I
give her
still
that
think
idea.
is not a liquid.
It's almost as bad as drowning someone in molasses.
Oh Jesus.
Which happened in history more times than should be.
Unfortunately, yes.
I think it was in Boston that there was a flooding of molasses.
Yeah, I think like 20 people drowned total.
Yeah, I think I remember that from history class. Like a molasses plant, like exploded and flooded streets and stuff.
Yeah, the company who made it was too cheap to actually make a decently riveted thing. So instead of actually putting rivets into it, they just painted it. And said, yes, that will hold.
Yeah, the weird things you remember from school. More than a decade later. Anyway, that's.
Now you can say that school was never useful for anything.
I still have never used anything I learned in my last, 5 years of math. And considering math is a big part of my job, that is weird. I just spit all over my screen. So anyway.
Count yourself lucky. I spent the last 8 years trying to get away from math. And what's the first job to get out of school? Math teacher.
Fun. So Krell and Spoon, fresh out of their fight, have begun their recovery. As our patron for the evening, Mason Bloodmore, stands up once more and quells the crowd with a gentle wave. We've seen a great bevy of matches tonight, and are sure our warriors are tired, so we shall be taking a 1-hour intermission before the finale for both the singles and duos matches. Do with this time what you please. And he'll turn around and walk out a door in the back of the balcony area. As the fighters amongst us reconvene back in the arena area instead of the waiting area that we were previously teleported to.
1 hour.
Oh god, you guys are not looking good.
I should probably rest.
Probably a
Yes,
good idea.
I think so.
Where in the arena is the biggest crowd?
They're all over the place. The
I'm
NPC
gonna work
tokens
on
are
this.
just place fillers.
I'm gonna
Since,
work on this crowd. I'm gonna work on this crowd up here.
Since the spell that I have cast on me to look like a farmer is going to disappear in the period of 1 hour, I'm going to mix into a crowd, turn into a halfling, and just get out and sit like nothing happened.
Just Assassin's Creed blended with the folk.
Blend in with the folk.
Krell is definitely gonna take some hit dice here. Because she's gonna die if she doesn't. Ugh. 17. That'll put me back at 40.
Age doesn't have anything to recover from a short rest.
Or Spoon. Give Spoon
But
some
he did not take his
healing.
second breakfast today, so he will be chewing on some rations.
Fucking Christ.
Second breakfast.
That'll put Spoon back to full. Alright, what's Cassie's doing while he's blending in with the crowd?
Pickpocketing as many of these wealthy people as he can.
Alright, sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
You manage to rummage through a few pockets as you pass through the crowd, gaining yourself 33 more gold pieces on top of what you've already pilfered since you've been here, and subsequently gambled. And now our patron friend claps his hand down on Gassius's shoulder.
Okay, Santa, good. But when you said patron friend, I was worried you might mean the vampire for a second.
Well, he is a patron, but he's not exactly our friend. But, tell me, boy. Tell me I didn't just see you getting up to no good.
Oh, of course not. I would never do anything underhanded. I show my holy symbol.
Roll deception against Santa. Something I never thought I'd have to say in my whole life.
Oh.
Wow, Santa nat ones.
Santa has a plus 80 to side rolls.
Plus 7 to insight. But, damn. Well, 'tis the season. I suppose I can overlook this one incident. But I'll keep my eye on you. And he'll give you your Christmas present. A pair of boots of elven kind.
Ooh.
While you wear these boots, your steps make no sound, regardless of the surface you are walking across. And you also have advantage on dexterity stealth checks that rely on moving silently.
One of my favorite items, if I'm being honest.
It's just like, oh, you want to be stealth? Now you always have advantage on stealth. Despite being rogue that is already immensely advantaged on stealth. Then he will once again take his leave. And so far, only Krell has not yet received a present from Santa.
I like to imagine that everyone in the crowd is getting a present one at a time.
Well, it is the middle of the night on Christmas equivalent.
Even the vampire guy, he received a flask of refilling blood.
I think there's actually such an item, but I think it's a goblet. Or maybe it's a vase. I don't remember. Alright. Now
A cup.
with healing and borderline robbery out of the way, what else is everybody doing while we're taking an hour's rest?
Wow, I just realized to check out my winnings, I have to change back to the farmer one.
Do you have
So,
any
yeah.
more spell slots for that?
I will have to use a third level.
Oh.
Ah, shit. Okay, I cast Outer Self myself on third level.
Alright, you
Before the spell runs out.
you once again take the form of farmhand number 3.
Yep, because otherwise I can check out my winnings.
Yeah, I'm gonna slowly make my way over to talk to Paige. On the other side of the arena.
Throwing things. Where did it go?
What languages do you speak, Paige?
I speak Common, Halfling, and Goblin.
Okay, so common it is. In very hushed tones. Got a bit of a plan. You game for it?
Well,
We wait around to see who wins the fight, or who wins the big pot. I can become them. You run interference with the real one while I claim the prize.
sounds like a perfect plan for me.
Perfect.
The question is, what spell should I use?
Hmm. Do you have any spells?
Oh, I know. We don't even need to. You don't even need to turn to the other person. We just say to them to give the money for us.
That would also burn your last 3rd level spell.
I have 2 yet.
Also, is your alter self also concentration?
Oh well.
Which spell are you leaning towards?
Well, he's already cast alter self to change himself again.
Oh, let's see. The problem is the ones I have prepared, plus the spell slots that are. I have 2 third level and 4 first level. I can cast Disguise Self, Charm Person, Magic Missile, Feather Fall, Animate Dead, Fireball, and Counterspell.
You could
Suggestion, Invisibility, and Outer Self. That's it.
you could do disguise self and pretend to be Santa Claus to run interference. Just an idea.
It's could be useful. Could work. I could also use Outer Self to turn into the guy with the winnings and accuse the other one of being fake.
I mean, that's what I was going to do with Disguise Self, essentially.
Yep. But Outer Self is more realistic.
Okay, true, then you could do that in I'd run interference. I have a whole slew of options.
Yep, that could work. So you do a distraction and I check out the winnings?
Sounds good to me.
It's easier for a rogue to just subdue someone Hitman style.
I could just use Charm Person on them. Tell them to wait.
Sharp person, I think, only makes a person
Friendly
think you are
towards
friendly.
Hmm. What else do I got? I got Hold Person. That's a possibility.
Both person's a good one.
I mean, I could just convince him Charm Person, but I'm his friend and I want to talk to him for a while. Or I could literally just talk to him long enough for you to abscond with his funds.
I think uh, without getting meta is hard to decide what to do.
Yeah. Oh, well, we'll figure something out.
Uh, I could use. I think the best plan would be to use suggestion to make him give us the money, but
Yeah, we can follow him out, track him down to an alleyway outside, get him to hand over all his money.
I think that's the better one.
If for some reason the suggestion doesn't work, we'd always just jump him outside in a dark alley.
Yeah, I think we should go with that.
Sounds good to me.
you. You guys are so lucky the good side of a party's out of your shot.
There's a reason I went to Spoon, or Paige, not the other way around.
Alright, what's Myra doing in all this hubbub?
She took a seat and is tending to her wounds and just wanting to rest up.
Trying not to die after her harrowing combat.
Yes, she was very low and had used pretty much everything. So, if she can, she'll try to just, listen in on some conversations going on around her. Any information about the vampire and stuff like that.
Okay, I'm gonna get these from the wrong side. Alrighty. So Crow and Spoon are over here getting their heels on. And everybody's shenanigan over there happens. And finally the hour passes. And the next fight begins, the next singles match. Do I not have a token? I forgot to make a token. Oops. I really forgot to make that token. That really bothers me. Okay, I use this one just as a placeholder. It'll be the... That was the map layer. Fuck's sake. It'll be the samurai figure that we saw from the very first match versus a very large, rather familiar looking orcish man.
Very familiar. Does he have an owlbear pelt on his back?
Sorry, I was eating. He does not.
Ah, it's not what I thought it was.
We've only met like 3 orcs we didn't kill. Music just stopped for no reason. That was weird. Now it started again. Okay. That was weird. So their fight gets underway and the crowd becomes more and more interested in it as it goes on. What are you doing while the fight happens? Are you two beginning to run your operation?
Yeah, I'm going to check just with my eyes, see who's most excited with the fights. You know, people who probably put a lot of money, the most wealthy look.
Alright, give me a perception check. God damn, it got hot in here. Alright, you scan the crowd as the fight goes on, keeping an eye on anyone that appears to be getting particularly excited, and at this point no one's really catching your eye as the fight is just taking a bit of a back and forth right now with the opponents testing each other's skill and precision at their given weapons.
Also, looking for someone who is really desperate would be a good one. You know, if I lose my money, lose my house.
Well, I don't think with a crowd of mostly wealthy people that you're going to run into that issue.
True.
Oh, I forgot to apply my Song of Rest. She's an extra D6 in here. 4. Better than nothing. Alright, the fight keeps going on and on. It seems like the familiar orc is getting the advantage, hitting much faster than the samurai fellow. He's doing just about everything he can to parry the bludgeon of fists raining down upon him, using the backside of his sword as well as the scabbard in the other hand. And the battle gets drawn out, pushing them back closer and closer to this wall. Narrating and eating at the same time is not easy. I forgot to eat before the session.
I always eat after the session.
Well, if I do that, I'm starving by then.
Yeah.
And then just when it seems like the orc is about to lay the death blow, the samurai manages to tuck and roll off to his side and get behind him and just give him a good slice along the side. Not a fatal one, but he's definitely losing blood fast. The orc turns around and gives him a good solid blow to the left temple. And they join together once more for an additional clash, before ultimately the samurai pins his sword straight through the orc and into the wall, completely immobilizing him and incapacitating him. And it appears the samurai has won the singles tournament.
Oh, he has one? Okay, I look desperately trying to see who's commemorating.
Make me another perception check, as the crowd is going absolutely ballistic right now.
Damn.
Alright, you see a handful of people that are jumping up and down. Seems they've won big. Two of them are on the far side over here and here. And one of them is just over here next to you.
Going to turn to cast as 3 targets.
Are either of them cashing out yet?
Yeah, but you know, keep the eye on if any of them try to leave.
Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on the 3 that my friend is pointing out to me.
Alright. And soon after, the two opponents are, well, one walks out of the arena, the other one is carried out, being little more than a lifeless hunk of flesh at this point. And the crowd begins to settle, the action now behind them. And those winners begin to head towards the betting booth to receive their winnings.
Oh, I am going to discreetly start making my way that direction.
Alright.
I also want to slightly stay behind a little.
And while you're doing that, our wintertime patron here will present himself to Krell, as she will get a magic item of her own, the Gloves of Missile Snaring. They seem to almost meld into your hands when you don them. When a ranged attack hits you while you're wearing them, you can use your reaction to reduce damage by 1d10 plus your dexterity modifier, provided that you have a free hand. If you reduce the damage to 0, you can catch the missile if it is small enough for you to hold in that hand.
That's nice.
So Krell can catch things that are thrown at her now. Or shot, for that matter. As long as they are small enough for her to feasibly hold.
It's basically a monk feature without being a monk.
Yep. Alright, so you two are making your way towards the booth for your shenanigans. So which of the many plans are you going with?
I'm thinking, wait for one of them to collect for winnings, catch him in the stairwell with no witnesses, get him to hand over the money, send him home.
So the robbery plan. Alright. The man,
Well, it's better than the kill and rob corpse plan.
Hey, if there are no witnesses to tell.
We're in a busy casino and we're gonna get them in a dark stairwell, which is the only way out of this area. There would be witnesses.
That means true.
Alright, so give me a stealth check, both of you, to pursue this man down the stairwell to the betting booth.
I'm gonna pop the passive at a trace first.
Okay, so for is it only for you or for both of us?
As long as you're within
Both of
30
us.
feet of him, you get the plus 10.
Oh, so 22.
Yep. And now Cassius gets to roll stealth with advantage.
Oh, with advantage, that's right.
Yeah,
It goes
the
twice,
boots.
doesn't it?
Yep.
Okay, so one's 24, second one's 38.
God damn.
38.
38.
Cassius just got away so quick and blended in so thoroughly that even Paige loses him in the crowd. And by the time you find your mark in the stairwell, you've left Paige far behind. So how are you going to handle that?
By time, which one of these guys looks like they're the wealthiest out of the three?
Only one of them is currently in the stairway.
Never mind, I'm going to catch up to him and says, "Excuse me, sir.
What can I do
Could you
for
hold up
you,
for a
young
moment?"
man?
I'm going to show him my holy symbol. My apologies. My brothers and I realized you may have left something behind in the stands. A satchel.
And he begins to pat himself down. It seems I have everything I came with.
Are you positive? It was left in your seat.
Quite positive. Unless, perhaps, give me a deception check.
Uh-oh.
You know what? I'm gonna use inspiration to reroll that because I still have that. It's gonna be beneficial eventually. Might as well be now.
I bet it's going to be 12.
20.
No! For the first
For the
time.
first time, inspiration does something. Maybe he once again pats himself down. Oh wait, I do seem to be missing my tobacco pouch.
Oh, when do I arrive in this?
Momentarily.
Has Paige had enough time to catch up to the two of us having this conversation in the middle of the stairwell?
Not just yet.
Okay.
Very soon.
Yes, you understand why we don't like our patrons leaving things behind. That can become a bit of a headache for us later on in the evening.
So at this point, Cassius is just stalling for time until Paige gets here.
Yes.
Alright. Eventually, Paige catches up with you, not having known where you run. He's basically just checking every stairwell possible, trying to get here. But he eventually shows up.
Okay, there's only both of us here, right? I mean, the three of us.
At the current moment, but who knows when someone else could show up.
Okay, what was the plan again?
You were going to use suggestion to get him to hand over money and head home.
Excuse me? You're still standing
are
like
we-
2 feet from the man. And having a conversation.
No, it was meta.
That was meta, yeah.
Then I will cast suggestion at third level, unfortunately. and say,
That doesn't get an upcast bonus.
okay, yep, unfortunately, no. Uh, it needs to be in such a manner that makes sound reasonable. Excuse me, gentlemen. You seem to have lost your tobacco, and I'm going to give some of mine tobacco. And wouldn't it be reasonable to trade your gold with us? With this tobacco?
Why would I pay for my own tobacco?
Doesn't have to roll a wisdom save.
You already rolled the save. But
And
How do you do?
he beat the save.
okay then.
Without modifiers.
Well, Paige has 19 strength, so I think the best opportunity. He's a commoner, right?
Presumably.
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 Should I just bonk in the head?
Okay, I've got a plan. I think I might have a plan.
Well, you better enact that soon because the man begins to turn around to leave.
No, like, if you want to bonk him, I had alcohol we could pour on him to make him look like he was a drunk who passed out.
A good one. So, attack?
Alright, roll the hit.
I'm assuming you have better strength than I do.
That'll hit.
Just one on the head, just to knock him unconscious.
Roll damage. I know I'm gonna regret those words.
11.
God damn. Why does your staff hit harder than like half of your spells?
Because they roll really badly. I only have 16 intelligence.
Alright, so you give the man a good bonk on the noggin with your quarter staff, and he goes down like a sack of potatoes.
I immediately start pouring a flask of alcohol all over his mouth and down his cloak.
Alright.
I'm going to look out if see anyone comes while Cassius does that.
Alright, perception check. Alright, so you sneak back up to the top of the stairs and you just give a good glance around, make sure nobody's coming this direction. And I forget what save you get for this spell. Give me a second. I know it's one of two, and I can never remember which one it is. Alright, Cassius, make a constitution save.
Constitution save?
Yup.
Oh shit,
no.
did things kick off?
21.
Ooh.
Is
Well,
that a
you're
good
not.
ooh or a bad ooh?
That's a you're not taking damage, ooh. But
Good.
you do feel a hand grab firmly against the back of the hood of your cloak, like right at the base of your neck.
Vampire.
Not quite. You're
going
coming
to look
with
back.
me. And all of
I'm
a sudden,
sorry, and-
there is a massive echoing blast of sound. And Cassius and the other figure are both gone.
Holy shit!
Oh no! Paige, get the gold.
I'm glad you guys snuck away to do this.
Does Paige realize what happened?
You definitely heard the sound that could be heard from 300 feet away.
Yeah, so I'm going to look back. Do I see the man passed out yet?
The regular humanoid you were attempting to rob is still laying there unconscious, but Cassius is gone.
So I just grab his gold and then go back to the crowd.
Alright, sleight of hand. I'll let you roll that one with advantage. She's unconscious.
Everything I roll is 12 or something.
Better. Because you have low stats. You're still rolling above a 10. Yeah, you just run over, you cut his purse strings, and you vanish into the crowd as fast as humanly possible.
Okay, I go to find Mira and the others. Well, only Mira because she's the only one not fighting.
Well, we've been teleported back to the arena too, so we're just hanging out
Right.
and nursing our wounds.
So, we have a problem.
Of course we do.
How big of a problem?
Cassius is gone.
Okay, that's pretty big.
Alright, you're gonna have to be more specific.
I don't have the faintest idea. A guy came, put the hand on his shoulder, and they both disappeared.
Well, that is a problem then.
I don't know what was happening before he got there. I only saw him on the crowd walking around and it happened.
So he didn't willingly go with this person.
No.
Yeah, most teleportations, when you don't want to be teleported, have some kind of save. There was no save.
No say.
Where was he when this happened?
Right at the stairwell.
Where we came in?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I think that takes top priority, doesn't it?
Yep, I'm going to cash out my winnings and then we have to find him. So now that I have cashed out the money from Spoon and Crow, how much do I have?
Was it Alter Self a concentration spell?
Don't tell me I dropped it.
Yep, suggestions also
save.
concentration.
Oh yeah, okay, yes, right.
I hate myself. Okay, fuck it, I already have more money than I started with. Let's just go.
You did manage to get 10 platinum and winnings off of the unconscious man.
Oh yeah,
That's it.
good.
That wasn't worth it.
That was not worth it at all.
It was you guys' plan.
To be
should
fair, we
have
weren't
thought of
expecting.
something.
To be fair, we weren't expecting me to be disappeared by some large man.
We actually should have expected something to happen since the blackjack didn't work.
If it's true.
Okay, besides the stairwells, is there any doors around here?
There appear to be several doors going out into adjoining atriums, mostly areas for reclining and enjoying the, what's the word I'm looking for? The large variety of offerings given out to the people, like imbibements, food, and that such. Restroom areas.
Is there any door for staff only?
Not in this part of the arena.
I need to move to look from other places like here and here.
Like just doing like a full circuit around the arena, you're not able to find any staff-only areas or corridors that are guarded in any way.
The people from the temple have a uniform, right?
Yep.
Can I use this guy's self to change my clothes into the uniform?
You can. That is exactly what it's for.
This guy's self then? First level, thank god.
You're just burning all your spell slots today.
What do you expect me to do? Leave my friend behind?
I'm not complaining against it.
I don't know why he took me. I'm the one who cast a spell.
Well, you did cast Pass Without a Trace.
I did that, yes.
But perhaps that wasn't his reasoning for taking you.
I want to know who took me.
You shall know soon enough.
Okay, as I change into the clothes, I'm going to go to a core worker. Sorry, I'm new here. Is there any... Where are the places where they put the criminals and people who do bad things around here and again?
Well, that'd be the holding cells under the arena.
Yes, I need to enter there. Someone sent me to pick something there. One of the guards had something with them.
Let's see if we can get on an insight check here. That is a nat 1. Oh, you must have just started here tonight.
Yes, actually.
Come with me. I'll take you down there. And he'll grab you by the sleeve of your cloak and lead you down a hidden stairwell that takes you down into a small holding cell under the arena. It is mostly filled with wild animals. The occasional overly drunk, what's the word I'm looking for? English is failing me. Onlookers is the word I wanted, but it works. But no sign of Cassius.
Well, shit.
That's not a good sign.
While this is happening, could I go to the stairwell and go to where we came in and try and talk to the bouncer that was there, or see if they're still there?
Sure.
Okay, now what Paige is going to do?
Cassius might have to fight his own way out.
Okay, Paige is going to thank the man and walk further without him.
That just got
Hopefully that will
intense.
work.
Alright. So Paige is down in the dungeon getting led around. And how is Myra approaching the bouncer?
Would we have heard the noise in the arena or no?
From where we are, we would have heard it.
Okay. She's just gonna kind of walk up and ask what that noise was about.
I don't know, but it's put one hell of a ringing in my ears.
Okay, that isn't a common thing that happens here?
Well, people go throwing their spells about, but this was louder, closer.
Okay, have you seen, before the sound, did you let anyone in, let anyone out, see anyone?
Once the matches start, no one's allowed in or out.
Okay, thank you. And I'm gonna head back to the group and relay that information that I don't think it was the people running this arena that took him.
He's also going to go back and say he wasn't in the dungeons. Maybe it was the weird guy who was delivering presents.
Maybe. Is he still around? Do you see him?
He hasn't been spotted for at least 20 minutes.
You got kidnapped by Santa Claus.
Okay, well, what do we do?
I mean, I guess we should see if we can find more out about that guy.
Maybe we should wait for the fight to begin again. Maybe the caches will appear there. I don't imagine they take robbing likely.
Cash just fucks around and gets thrown into arena.
I mean,
I
if,
mean-
if he's just thrown into the arena, I think he's fine. I believe he has the capacity to kill random people.
We don't really have any other leads, so that's not a bad plan to just kind of wait and see.
Yep, we're gonna wait and see.
Alright. And on that, we will cut over to Cassius, who finds
still in
himself now in a small chamber with the man that took him. The samurai
Who
that
did-
won the singles competition.
Oh no.
Do you know why you are here?
Do I?
You can fathom, I guess.
I'm again going to show my symbol. You are aware that you have abducted me from my own temple, correct?
That means nothing to me.
No, but it's going to mean something when the temple finds out what you have done and hires people to hunt you down for interfering with our business.
I highly doubt it.
Doesn't matter if you doubt it or not. All that matters is that it is true.
I know who you are. I know what you've done.
Who
The
am I,
executioner was not happy to see you.
Oh.
So, the executioner sent you, did he?
I believe you were warned that we would be sent. You were promised assassins when you killed a particular public figure.
Ah, yes, that unfortunate incident. To be fair, I'm not the one who killed him.
It doesn't matter. Money's already exchanged hands. Your life belongs to me now.
Oh no.
I'm at full health. I have all my spell slots except for one. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Okay.
Excuse me while I turn on the boss fight playlist.
And also, we're in a confined space again. You know what that means?
I was expecting you. I'm full health. I have all my spell slots. The DM to just say, okay, he makes 16 attacks in one turn.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're
Not
rolling,
quite 16.
So we're rolling initiative, are we?
Yep.
That's awful. Yeah, you
That
definitely go
is
first.
unfortunate.
Hang on, do I have any reaction spells? I should have some.
Actually, I have to read things. Give me 1 second.
I'm also reading things. Take your time. Oh, good news, guys! I have Revivify. Bad news, can't use it on myself.
Alright. He is going to start off by using his bonus action to cast Magic Weapon.
Of course he is.
+1 bonus to attack rolls, damage rolls. Up to an hour, as long as he can maintain that concentration. And from his belt, he's going to grab his rope dart. And he's going to give that a good old-fashioned throw with his thrown weapon fighting style. And 15 does not hit Cassius.
No.
He draws it back to himself and throws it out for one more shot. Nat 20 hits Cassius.
Yes, it does.
For me, Cassius didn't roll initiative.
I did.
He did.
Oh,
He
did
just
I?
forgot to click on his character.
Oh, yes.
Makes sense.
I can just add a turn, thankfully. That's a 6.5 mod.
So that's 15, is it? For damage?
Yep. And I think that has an extra effect, but I don't remember because I didn't write it down in the description like an idiot.
In that case, it doesn't have another effect. If we don't know what the effect is, it doesn't exist.
Only takes me 30 seconds to look it up. It does not have an additional effect. Other than you now have that rope dart with the rope attached to it sticking out of you.
not gonna lie. I'm real pissed off about all of this. What am I gonna do? Okay, so bonus action, I am going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Alright. Ooh.
I don't actually get to attack with it now anyway. It's a thing that lasts for the next minute. But it is up now. It would have been a separate thing to attack. For the actual action, you know what?
I just realized it didn't actually add the damage from his fighting style and his magic weapons. That was +3 to the damage, so it was 18 instead of 15.
In that case, I will not be casting Spiritual Weapon. I will, in fact, just be casting Blink.
Ooh. Alright. So you're gonna try blinking out of existence.
Okay, roll D20.
D20 at the end of your turn.
Nope.
Ooh. So you're still there, and his rope dart is very much still in you. How does the spell work again? This. Alright. You see him pull tight on the rope dart, making it completely taut, but yet still inside of you. And an arc of lightning begins to shoot straight down the line. Make a strength saving throw.
Oh, I'm gonna fail that. Strength saving throw.
Oof.
Like I said, I was gonna fail that.
Alright, so the lightning arcs straight down the rope, and it's gonna yank you 10 feet forward, directly towards him, and deal 1d8 lightning. So 9.
So guys,
it's
how do you
2d8,
want to make
so-
Cass's funeral?
Yeah, I'm not making it out of this.
Unfortunately, that is his whole turn.
I won't. Well, luckily his next one will be my last turn. Okay, Is there any point in healing?
The music that you started is called Final Count, by the way.
Okay, drinking a potion is a bonus action, right?
Yep.
Gonna do that. Just regular healing potions. I believe that's 1d4.
You should have a macro for it.
Where is it?
Should be global damage modifier, I think.
I do not appear to have one.
Really? Pull up your sheet here.
I know, here it is. 2d4 plus 2.
So right there, and it's a sneak attack. Ooh, max healing.
Good. I'm gonna need that. Okay, that was my bonus action. So now as my actual action, I gotta cast Spirit Guardians at 3rd level.
That is a good call.
I believe it's whenever they start their turn in the same, within 15 feet.
They enter the area for the first time or start their turn there.
Well, they just entered the area, technically.
Well, we'll just kind of, it's the start of his turn, because it's the same moment anyway.
But I still get to roll the blink away. That's still going.
Yep. Like you needed an 11 or higher for that? Yeah, 11
I think
or
so,
higher.
yes. So I say.
So you're
Well, he
still
needs
on
to
this
make a
plane of
saving throw.
existence, but he gets to make a wisdom save. Which he only gets a +1 to.
Thank
12
God
is
for that.
fail.
That is it. Yes, that is fail. So now we get to rolls. Mirror Guardian damage at level 3, which is only 10
10
radiant.
necrotic. Or not necrotic. Radiant.
Yeah.
And his speed is halved. But he can still rush forward with his sword and make a good slash attack with it. 18 hits
Yes.
for 12. And what was the other thing? God damn, that was loud. His magic weapon does not apply to that. And he's going to use that other action to go dual hand with his longsword, short sword, using up the remainder of his turn.
Okay, I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Oof. You're all about the no giddy hitty right now.
Yes, yes I am. I really, really am. Okay, so that creates 3 duplicates in the area. That makes it harder for me to be hit. Sorry, I'm actually writing down all the things I have cast, just so I don't forget. Okay, I am going to... Is there any door in this room?
There is, unfortunately, is this gray bit on the opposite side of your opponent here.
Lovely. I'm gonna have me and my duplicates start running circles around him.
The old TN tactic.
There's 4 of us. Choose your targets.
Alright.
I believe I can get all of us basically to the door. And actually, I still have movement. I can get... Is the door open?
That is currently shut.
Is it a full action or a bonus action to open something?
Is a bonus action to interact with an object.
Can I open this door as a bonus action?
You could try.
I'm gonna try.
You reach out, you grab the knob, and you try to give it a good twist, and it is unfortunately locked from the other side.
Is it like a grated door or a solid door?
It is a solid door. The only opening in the door is a small, like, 8x8 window at about head level.
So I can... Can I see through the window?
You can see through the window.
That's all I need to know. I'm rolling to blink.
Here's your blink can possibly get you outside that door.
I can see... If I can see the other side, I can blink through it. I blink. To me and my duplicates and my spirit guardians blink out.
And since your spirit guardian is now on a different plane of existence, he doesn't have to roll for it.
That's fine, but he also can't do anything to me. And then once I'm on the other plane of existence, I'm moving my full movement in this direction. I have 35 feet, I've moved a total of 5. 10, 15, 20, 25. Duplicates are following. That's my turn. don't know what he wants to do.
Alright, he is going to recenter himself. And he's going to make a d10 roll. 5. That's 5. Alright, he's back to full health.
Okay, so I'm gonna blink back in at this point. Where am I?
You are in a hallway, which I'm going to doodle.
In that case, we should be single file. 5.
This
10.
hallway is very dark.
I have dark vision.
I am aware, I'm just giving you the scene.
25, 30, 35. Duplicates are falling.
Remember, dark vision is not the same as night vision.
I know. Rolling to blink again. I blink.
Spell again.
Okay, yeah, so that's my turn.
Yeah.
I thought I had fallen for a second.
Oh,
I'm back. Like I said, that's my turn.
1 second.
This is what happened because Spoon wasn't here tonight, wasn't it?
Well, this was going to happen eventually. It was just easier because Spoon wasn't here. Alright, you
Who's
hear...
the lucky one of the party? Every time he's not here, something bad happens.
Alright, so you hear something metal hit the wall right here where the last fellow was.
I think he still needs to roll hits for mirror image.
You're on another plane of existence. There's
I think
nothing
we all
there.
are.
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Because I just read mirror image and it doesn't say they can't plane shift. And since they are identical to you. So basically, he is now inhabiting the same spot as your last one here. So when he comes back, he'll be shunted to another spot.
Okay.
So, in reality, they're like this.
Ah. Well, I'm assuming that's his full turn, is it?
Yep. Unleashing another thunderous boom as he reappears here. Let me draw some more hallway for you.
Did he appear to teleport or actually run?
He appeared to teleport.
Okay, then yeah, my plan will do no good whatsoever. Okay, good. I'm going to get into the hallway. I'm going this way.
Okay,
First duplicate's going
still
this way.
doodling corridors here.
Or duplicate's coming this way. Last duplicate's going the other way.
I did not make this doodle map big enough for what is happening.
Hang on. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That one would have came from here, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 5. One's coming this way. This one's actually good. instead of going that way, it's gonna come this way.
Also, he gets attacks of opportunity on 2 of those.
That's fine. Roll opportunity attacks.
Uh, 13 will not hit.
13 does not hit, I don't think. I think with mirror image,
Yeah.
depends on how many of them are left.
That each time a creature targets you with an attack,
Ah,
you
so
roll
targets
a
me
D20.
with
Yeah.
so targets me with an attack. So
Yeah.
they weren't.
So,
He didn't have an opportunity attack on me. Have him on the duplicates.
yeah, it's on any of the duplicates. If he tries to hit any of you, you roll a d20 to see if it wasn't you.
Okay, so
Alright, so you have 3 duplicates. You have to roll higher than a 6 on a d20.
I did. Barely. I have to roll the second one, don't I?
Second attack of opportunity. Yeah, you get to roll another defensive d20 roll. Still gotta beat a 6.
I did.
Just barely. So both attacks of opportunity miss. Alright. Is that all your movement that you're making?
Yes.
Alright. He is going to stalk into the hallway. Take sight at the first one. Why is all the music so damn loud? Thought I fixed all that. Anyway, rope darts coming flying at this one. So you get to make your dodge roll.
That is just another d20, right?
Yep.
Higher than a 6. Come on, not 20.
Ooh, nice.
But I should be rolling the blink, shouldn't I? That's
Oh,
still-
the attack hits a duplicate. The duplicate is destroyed. So when you attack the first 2 with the attacks of opportunity, they were automatically destroyed because they were replaced with a duplicate.
I forgot to roll to blink though. Should I do that?
Yeah. So it's 1 turn pass.
Yep. No.
So you don't blink.
Everything would have happened as
Yeah. Because they left during your turn, which would have incurred the attack of opportunity that destroyed the first 2 that left. Which, judging by their distance, would have been that one and that one. So then he would have been here. So he's still got the movement speed to get here. And his rope dart attack will be targeting that one instead.
And he saved, so.
Yeah. Well, you saved it from not being you. He still gets hit with an
Yes.
attack, and your duplicate fails. So now it is just you running down narrow hallways from men with rope dart.
Would you classify the dark in here as a natural phenomena?
Assumably yes, because it's just not being lit.
Perfect. In that case, could I use my Wood Elf class feature, Mask of Wind? You can attempt to hide even when you are only lightly obscured by foliage, heavy rain, falling snow, light mist, and other natural phenomena.
You could certainly try.
I think Passive Bad Choice is still going because that lasts an hour. And I have the Boots of Elvenkind, and we're in the dark, so that might help.
Definitely doesn't hurt.
I'm actually going to do it down here though, because, you know, why not? So it's at advantage. I have my plus 10, which is actually plus 19. Oh, I can get here then.
Yeah. It's 30 without a dash.
Oh, 30, actually. Wood Elves get an extra fight.
Yeah, forgot about that. But still. Oh, nat 20 on the stealth.
So that's actually a 40.
Holy.
With a nat 20.
You know, the phrase "you can certainly try" gives me shivers.
Come on, if a 40 with a nat 20 doesn't work. If that doesn't work.
Having the map generate on the fly is kind of annoying. I'm just gonna say that.
You did this. You did this.
I forgot you had blink. Alright. Well, he can only get to here.
Can he see me with a 40 stealth?
Very, very doubtful. Well, let's find out if he can perceive you. That was the wrong character sheet.
Oh,
That was
he's
Krell's.
definitely not.
That was Krell. Had the wrong
Hey, if
character
I
sheet
already
open.
wrote it.
Unfortunately, his perception is lower.
Come on.
Wow.
Oh. Come
Okay,
on.
so we both had crits, but my crit also came with a 40.
Well, fortunately for you, a nat 20 doesn't mean jack shit to a skill check.
True.
A 39 still beats a 21.
Yes.
So he currently does not perceive you.
Good. Okay, so I'm gonna stealthily 5, 10, 15, 20. Is there another way out of this goddamn room?
Were you asking or trying to figure something out?
Asking, is there another way out of this fucking room?
Yeah, there's another hallway at the opposite end.
I'm actually going to I'm gonna do a risky move. I'm gonna use sending,
Ugh.
and I'm gonna contact. No, here's 5. From here, I'm going to use sending. I'm going to contact Mason Bloodmore.
Of all people.
Yes.
Alright, you want to ping sending so I can read it?
Yes, hang on.
Alright. 25 words or less to a creature with which you are familiar. They hear it in their mind, recognize you as the sender. If it knows you, and can answer it in like manner immediately. Wow. Creatures of even 1 intelligence can understand you.
Yes. Mr. Bloodmore, I'm Adamor, one of your disciples. The combat champion has kidnapped me and is plotting against a temple, holding him off, requesting help from the temple.
You were counting that on your fingers, weren't you?
Yes.
Alright, now we get to roll our handy d20.
I think that's only if we're on another plane of existence.
In about 5 seconds, you could be on another plane of existence.
I wouldn't be opposed to that.
We rolled 2 anyway. Alright. So, in one round, you will likely be getting a message back.
Yep, it's fine. Just have to survive that long.
Message back, who the hell are you?
New phone, who this?
The message is, I just a presenter. I was hired.
I claim to be a member of his temple.
I don't
You
know if
assume
he's
he
part
has
of the
anything to do with the temple. A lot of assumptions going around. Alright.
Which way is he coming? He didn't know which way it went.
Which way should he go? Let's roll the old D2.
Well, Ice Spirit Guardians is still up, so if he gets within 15 feet, he's in for a bad surprise.
You still have to roll for your blink.
Oh. I do. I don't blink.
He's gonna take his sweet ass time beginning to go down this hall, during which time you hear a slight echoing sound of stone bouncing against stone.
Stone bouncing against stone?
Before he takes a full dash to make it right up to you.
He has to make a saving throw.
Yep. Carried a freaking character sheet apparently. 17, which I believe is a pass.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, your save DC is 15.
Blink has already passed the
Yep, he rolled for his blink and rolled low. Well, luckily for Cassius, he did use his action to dash to get here, so he cannot attack.
Good.
But now you will receive opportunity attacks.
If he tries to run away, yeah.
So far, what? We've determined he's real bad at wisdom checks, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna cast Charm Person.
Is that another concentration?
I don't think I'm. It's not concentration. I don't think I'm actually concentrating on anything at the moment.
You were concentrating on Spirit Guardians.
Yeah, true. No, it's not concentration.
Alright. Alright, you wanna ping that for me?
Yep. What level do I want to cast it at? Is there a difference? Yes.
Doesn't Charm Person ends when you attack someone? So shouldn't you drop the concentration on the spirits?
Don't metagame.
Sorry.
I mean, I guess, yeah, I would be dropping concentration on it. So that's gone. Just affects how many creatures can do it, so no, we'll give up for 1. That's what I need.
And he gets advantage since you and your companion are fighting it.
Yeah, but again, he only has a +1 to his con saves.
That's
Or
a nat
wisdom
20.
saving. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna have to make a new character after this.
I have a few prepared.
Don't worry, I'll make the next one even worse than this one.
It's usually how it goes.
Okay, I guess it's just bolt movements. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35.
And that one's not hitting you, unfortunately.
Unfortunately, one more hit's gonna take me out. Roll to blink again. I blink.
Ooh. Now you gonna wish you didn't run away.
There's no chance in hell of me actually winning against this guy in a fight.
Well, considering you're a rogue, and he just slipped and fell on his ass, immediately granting you advantage for your whole next turn.
He also took out 2/3 of my health in one round at the very start.
Fair assessment.
If I had stayed and fought for one more round, I would have been dead.
Alright, so you blinked out of existence and can move the distance. Also, if literally running away is all you're doing, you can take the dash action.
Oh, that's true, I could.
You could get way over here.
Actually, that's what I'll do. That's what I'll do then. Right here. I forgot about the dash action for a second.
Despite the fact that he literally just used it against you.
Yes.
And then you can move your blink distance as well, since your blink was successful.
5, 10.
Alright, he's got to use half his movement to get off his ass.
He also doesn't know where I went.
And all he can do is move 15 feet towards the direction you ran. That's his turn.
Okay, my turn. Okay, I'm gonna move full 70 feet, which is gotta move this thing anyway first. 5, 10, 60, 65, 70. And then roll to blink. Which I do.
Successful again.
Which really is just here, I suppose. Alright, so that's my turn. I think you're running out of places to draw.
We're good. Your next turn should take you off the map.
Does that mean I'm out of this maze of hell?
Yes.
Thank God.
And he's just hightailing you after you as fast as he possibly can.
Nobody knows where I went. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. I'm out. Let me out of here.
Alright, so you tear ass down the hallway just as fast as you possibly can to avoid your pursuer. You make it finally to a big wooden door and just blast your way through it.
Lock it behind me.
And you find yourself in one of the pleasure chambers that,
He was gonna kill me in a pleasure chamber.
No, this room is off of, it's attached to the pleasure chamber, but, that, Spoon, Krell, and Myra had been teleported to in between their fights. So you were surrounded by a bunch of random fighters and several concubines.
I'm just gonna ask, which way is out? Which way is the exit?
None of them know, as they were all teleported there.
Shit, I'm tearing ass for the first door I see.
And you'll follow a series of corridors and eventually end up back out in the arena.
Oh, thank God! Where are my friends? Where am I?
One moment.
He did not get an answer from Mason Bloodborne.
I don't care, let's just get the fuck out of here.
Alright, so
Yeah,
we're up here at the top left.
Again, I am not stopping. I am running all the way down to my friends.
And you're more than effectively out of combat.
Guys, bad news. Assassins. The executioner sent them. It was that jackass samurai. We have to go. That's GTFO.
I've still got a fight to win.
Looks bad. We should probably leave.
I'm collecting my winnings.
I mean, I think Spoon and Crow can stay if they want to fight, since mostly it's me and Pei and Cassius that are in trouble.
Krell's not wanted and Spoon's in disguise.
Yes, Spoon can stay if he wants, and Crow, but I am going to leave with Cassius.
Alright. And what of Myra?
She's gonna go with, just to,
Not
she'll
be
follow back
here.
at a distance, yeah, and just make sure they can get out of here safely.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm collecting my money before I go.
You had already collected your winnings, I believe. Oh,
No, I
wait.
had not.
Oh, yeah, so you're cashing out after Spoon and Krell's
collected
last
some.
fight.
We collected somebody else's winnings.
Yeah.
Can
Alright,
I-
math.
Can I convince the guy that I am picking the money from for my friend, the blonde farmer guy?
You could certainly try.
Roll deception.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm going to roll another one using my inspiration. Yeah, 15.
Right, and what was the multiplier on the money that I won?
You bowed out after the second bout, so it was 5-1, so you get 750 gold back.
You know, consider the fact that it was stolen money to begin with, that works out for me.
Until you realize your inventory has weight.
We'll change it over into platinum at some point. Could I take the payout in platinum, actually?
You're making me do math.
I think it would be 75.
I think the conversion rate of gold to platinum is the stupid one. I think it might be 10.
It's 10-1.
Oh yeah, because it's Electrum that's 5-1 against gold.
Yeah.
That's why no one uses it. But yeah, that'd be 75 platinum.
Right, plus a 5 for my cut of the stolen stuff earlier, that's 80.
We're walking out of here very wealthy people.
Well, not that wealthy.
What about Paige?
Page. Yeah, what was the multiplier on yours?
Paige hasn't received his payout. He's trying to convince the man to give a different looking person the payout. I'll need to see your ticket and the name attached to it.
Do I have the ticket?
I believe you do, unless you were hit with any fire spells recently.
Yes, so I give him the ticket.
And the name? Now here's the real test. What name did you give him?
Okay, I think I did put them somewhere. No, I did not. It was something like. Isn't on the ticket the name?
It was not.
Can I roll history?
You can try. Ooh. Honestly, it's exactly what I was hoping for.
Okay, I'm going to go with Jacob or John.
The worst part is, he's right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It was Jacob.
Ega. It's always the first English name that I can think of. I said I probably named him that.
Wow. Nat 1's into a win somehow. So yeah, I get to do math on your winnings. Oh, I don't, 'cause it's a nice easy number. Your payout is 100 platinum pieces.
Nice.
Nice payday.
Nice payday.
You can actually
Basically,
afford
1,000
things now.
Oh, I just remembered. I also got the 200 golden chips for upstairs.
Yeah, I have to change the chips.
As you all head for the hills, trying to get the hell out of Dodge, that is where we will end the session.